All right, what's up, everybody? We got some sunlight today. So I'm going to get this video in real quick for you guys. So if you're here watching today, watching this video, I can't wait to share this with you. So here's the thing. Here you go. You ready? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 key bid numbers you need to know. You need to know these numbers, and you need to be aware of these numbers and what they mean. So here's the thing. By the end of this video, I promise you will know what those 5 key things are, right? And you're going to know how this information that you're going to be pulling from your bids will help you on your next bid submission. So in essence, the thing here is you're going to learn how to recover from a bad bid that you did not win so that you can do better on your next one. All right. So for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Felicia Streeter over at FeliciaStreeter.com. And I help small business owners just like you bid contracts correctly. We're talking about federal contracts, right? Getting contracts with the federal government. And I've actually created a signature program that I have for contractors that help you do exactly that. Position your business, bid contracts, submit successful proposals, that kind of thing, right? And it's all wrapped into my next level contractor program. So definitely check that out. Now here's the thing. Knowing your numbers are important. One, because it's juicy secrets that will be revealed when you know those numbers, and your metrics. Numbers and metrics are important. I know a lot of people, you don't like them, but there's a whole lot of information and juicy secrets that you can learn if you tap into these numbers and metrics, okay? So here's what we're going to talk about here in this video. I want to share with you the numbers. As I said, they're important, they're juicy. So we're going to dive into what those 5 things are. Here's the first one. You need to know your bid number. Like seriously, how many bids have you submitted on to date this year? Whenever you're looking at this video, you know, and if it's the beginning of the year, how many bids have you submitted last year? What is your bid number? You should always know that number. And the easiest way to do that is to track your numbers. You can use a Google spreadsheet. Google is free. You know, create a spreadsheet. How many bids have you submitted like last month, last quarter, right? Last year, even this month, right? You should always know your bid number. The next number you want to know is your won number. How many bids have you actually won? Do you know? Right? And so can you see where we're going with this, right? So you have how many you've bid, right? Whatever the time frame is, and then how many have you won in the same time frame. That should be an eye-opener for a lot of people. And the reason why is because I think it was earlier this year. I think, yeah. Or was it last year? I can't remember. But anyway, when this guy came to me and he was like, I bidded 50 contracts this year. That should have been a light bulb moment, like way back after bid number 3 or 4, and you haven't won a bid, okay? So that's why it's important to know these numbers. The next number is how much was your last bid amount? Now, of course, every bid is different. We know that. But here we're just breaking down numbers a little further, going a little bit deeper, okay? So what was your last bid amount? So say it was, I don't know, $50,000 for a number of purposes, right? And then you look at how much was that bid awarded for. So then you might say, okay, well, the bid was awarded for $40,000, which means I was $10,000 over bid. So that would tell you what you need to look at your pricing, look at your bid numbers, right? Look at your direct costs, indirect costs, those type of things. Where were you over? Where could you have been more in line with the award amount? Now, it's not to say that your bid was wrong, because the other person could have possibly underbid it, you know, it's possible. But you just want to make sure your numbers were right and in an alignment with what you need to do and how you need to be paid to deliver on the project. But you still want to look at it, okay? Because here's the thing. Bids are usually awarded on a couple things. One is on value. So then the price doesn't matter in that regard, like you were 10,000 over, right? Or it could be awarded on price. Well, then maybe they did look at yours and say it was too high. But here's the other thing. You have to remember that your scope still needs to facilitate you delivering on the project. So again, even though if it was on price, you still have to have the scope right, okay? So know that. So what did we say so far? You need to know your bid numbers. How many bids have you submitted on? And just if you haven't been tracking it, start today, right? How many bids have you won? Okay, and you can go back as far as you can historically, right, and start creating this stuff. Your last bid amount, how much was that bid awarded for? Those are some of the things that you want to start tracking. And then dive deeper into that, because here's the thing. There are other reasons you could have not won that particular bid. And so once you start digging into the numbers, start digging into your numbers, you may reveal some areas of improvement. Okay. And then also, you may want to have a conversation with the person that awarded the bid and say, find out whatever questions you might have once these numbers are revealed, right? But also asking them, what could you have done different? Is it something you were missing? Is it something you could have done better? Was it something they were looking for in particular? Did they not like your vendor? Whatever it is, questions, right? A conversation should be going on. Because here's the thing. You shouldn't be just submitting bid after bid after bid and not getting feedback. That's the end result, is you want feedback. Now, if you're in the federal arena, right, which is where I specialize, you can always ask for a debriefing and get a lot of this information, okay? Now, some of it you'll research, but you can definitely ask for a debriefing to just figure out where you were at or what their thought process was with your bid that you submitted. So do that, okay? So there you have it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. And let me just share with you. I know bidding is scary for a lot of people, or you don't know how to do it. You're just getting started, that kind of thing. Wherever you're at in the process, you have to learn how to bid, because that's how you win contracts, whether you're on the commercial side or on the federal government side, right? You need to know how to bid, and you need to know your numbers and making sure, even when you're bidding, that you're accounting for all your numbers. Because here's the other thing. If you bid too low and they know that there's no way possible you could deliver a project at that price, they're still not going to give it to you. Okay, so low cost does not always mean you're going to win. So here's the thing. If you're starting to grow your profitable federal contracting business, you're ready to, step into that, take it to the next level, and you're ready to start bidding contracts correctly, I do want to invite you to go over to askfeliciastreeter.com. Let's have a conversation and see how we can work together. Let's explore that, right? So it's over at askfeliciastreeter.com. I'll definitely put that down in the description below. Okay. And here's the thing. If you want to start bidding like now, depending on where you're at, or in the next 60 days, definitely go check it out. Next Level Contractor, I mentioned that earlier. That's where I work with you privately, but it starts with a conversation. We need to have a conversation. So definitely go over to askfeliciastreeter.com. I would love to talk with you. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to my channel. I don't want you to miss out, because we're talking bids, proposals, federal contracting, business in general. Okay, it all wraps up together. So make sure, if you haven't subscribed, to do that. Like this and share it with somebody you know that's a contractor. Maybe they're just getting started with the federal government and they may need some bid tips. All right, until next time, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll be back here real soon. Bye for now.